More on that development, the UK imposed a fresh lockdown across London and surrounding areas of England to combat a new strain of COVID-19 that appears to be significantly more contagious than earlier variants of the pathogen. The tougher restrictions mean many families won't be allowed to gather for the holidays. We have Erica Celestino joining us live. Erica, give us more.
Good evening, CJ. Yes, so Britain's health minister warned on Sunday that a strict lockdown imposed on London and southeast England may last for months because a new strain of the coronavirus was out of control. Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced on Saturday that millions must cancel Christmas plans and stay at home from Sunday morning because the new strain was spreading far more quickly. Health Secretary Matt Hancock warned that the strict measures that affect almost a third of England's population could stay in place until the virus vaccine is fully rolled out. We acted very quickly and decisively, Hancock told Sky News, justifying the stay-at-home order, ban on family gatherings over holidays, and closure of non-essential shops. Around 16.4 million people entered the strictest Tier 4 measures from Sunday, or 31% of England's population. They are not allowed to hold family gatherings, while in the rest of the country, a limited number of households are allowed to mix on Christmas Day only, rather than the 5 days originally proposed. Hancock said the situation was deadly serious. The UK hopes to reach a figure of 500,000 vaccinations over the weekend, the health minister said. London's Metropolitan Police said it would take action against those who make reckless decisions that risk lives. Other UK regions also tightened their anti-virus measures in response. Wales introduced a strict lockdown from Sunday, while Scotland banned travel to and from other UK regions for Christmas and announced it will double its police presence along the English border. Both Scotland and Northern Ireland are to enter fresh lockdowns on December 26. Northern Ireland was to introduce additional measures on Sunday. Scientists first discovered the new variant in a patient in September, Susan Hopkins of Public Health England told Sky News. She said that scientists in November found the new strain was behind a cluster of cases in Kent, which spread into London and Essex and informed the government on December 11. Public Health England then again notified the government on Friday when modeling revealed the full seriousness of the new strains, she said. She confirmed the figure given by Johnson that the new virus strain could be 70% more transmissible, while saying this was an initial figure. I think 70% looks like a good number to land on at the moment, she said. The virus has been found in all regions of England, but in small numbers, Hopkins said. Hancock said cases had also been identified in Australia and Europe. Patrick Ballance, the government's chief scientific advisor, said on Saturday that the new strain contained 23 differences, including to the way the virus binds to human cells and enters cells. Simon Clark, associate professor in cellular microbiology at the University of Reading, told AFP that the mutations affect the spike protein that studs the virus and is targeted by vaccines. If we look at the changes that those mutations make to the spike protein, which is target for the vaccine, then we don't think they are sufficient enough to change the effectiveness of the vaccine, he said. Also, CJ London Mayor Sadiq Khan told Sky News that London now has the same number of hospital patients with the virus as during the peak of the first wave in April. Cases have also grown rapidly among those aged 10 to 19, he said. Back to you, CJ.
Erica, what does Tier 4 mean for an ordinary man on the street?
So, CJ, this tier is the strictest. earlier, the system was a 3-tier system, and they suddenly added this tier 4, which has more restrictions. People have to stay at home if they live in a tier 4 area. They must not leave their home except for reasonable excuses such as working or essential activities like doing groceries, buying medicine, and if they have to fulfill legal obligations, and also for education and childcare purposes. But more detailed information are found on gov.uk, which is the government's website. And this tier 4 also means that this is a major disruption to the festive plans of many people here who were really looking forward to spending time with families outside their bubble during this holiday, but all that is canceled now.
Yeah, you mentioned about time with families. I mean, this new lockdown is a new development. So how is that affecting travel plans there in UK Southeast area?
So CJ, countries around the world have begun banning flights and travelers from Britain as the spread of a more infectious new coronavirus strain was now out of control. Some of the countries are Germany, who halted air links with the UK from midnight, with the ban initially set to last until the 31st of December. But cargo flights will be exempted. Also, another country is France, who banned travel from Britain for 48 hours, including anyone transporting goods by road, air, sea, or rail. There's the Netherlands as well, who banned flights from the UK until the 1st of January. One case of the new strain was actually found in the country. And also in Italy, Italy blocked flights from Great Britain and prohibits entry into Italy of people who have stayed in the UK during the last 14 days. Anyone in Italy who recently traveled from Britain must be tested. And the new strain has been found in one person in Italy who recently returned from the UK. Another country is Ireland, who halted flights from Britain for at least 48 hours. Then there's Canada also, who halted the flights from UK for 72 hours. And another one is Hong Kong, which is the former British colony. It's banning all flights arriving from the United Kingdom from midnight. And the quarantine of passengers who arrived from Britain in the last fortnight is being extended, CJ.
Well, thank you so much, Erica. I'm sure it's going to be a very challenging next few days for everyone there, especially in areas who are affected by this new lockdown. Well, please do stay safe out there and give us more updates on the development on this news. Thank you, Erica.
Thank you, CJ. Stay safe as well. Reporting from London, United Kingdom, I am Erica Celestino. We live in interesting times.